Welcome back to Brave Fencer Musashi. We're now going into the Soda Fountain courtyards, where things are going to get a whole lot more action-y from here on out. Starting with these beefed-up Benchaloid soldiers, they carry heavier equipment, and they're heavier in general. They also take a whole lot more damage. But really what we're after is the new abilities that we can absorb. Starting with this rifleman here. And the ability that we got was three-way. It's basically gunshot all the way back from episode 1, but instead of being just a single stream of bullets, it's actually 3. So now we can shoot a spread shot of machine gun fire. Now while it might look cool at first, it's actually pretty bad damage-wise, because you're actually burning a whole lot of BP to do about 76 to 80-ish damage. So that's not really going to cut it for this section, especially when there's a lot of enemies around. So the ability that we actually want is from this guy right here. And the ability that we got was homing. All we have to do is hit the circle button to lock on to an enemy, and we'll shoot out a missile. It says kinetic bullets, but that's basically what it is. We'll shoot a missile. So I've heard that this one's actually the best one out of them all, but I don't know. I don't really like the lock-on mechanic, because sometimes it veers away from the target that I actually want to hit instead. So actually, we're going to swap it out for something else. And that would be that green guy that was dropping bombs from its backpack. Although I lost track of him and apparently he despawned, so let's see if we can respawn him back. Up there he is. Come here, you. And the ability that we got was Grenade. All we have to do is hit the circle button and we'll throw out a kinetic grenade. And it does need 50 BP to use, but this entire section is going to be brimming full of BP drops, so that's not much of a problem. Anyways, we're going to have to destroy this gate here, and we do that by attacking each side of the gate. And this is where the grenade ability will come in handy, because it only takes one grenade to take down one side. And luckily, when the gate goes down, it'll always drop 150 BP, so really you don't have to worry about conserving BP at all. It's basically just throw grenades everywhere, and you'll regain it back eventually. And here's another new enemy, the Big Walker. All they really do is just walk around and spray fire everywhere. But what's really important about them is that if you take one down by blowing up its leg, it'll drop more BP and health for you. So that's another source of BP for you. And with that, we're going to move on to the next section. Huh, looks like we stumbled into a maze of some kind. Well, let's see what happens if we go this way. Yep, it's another new enemy, and it's one that we can get an ability from. However, the ability that this one has is one that we've already seen. But this one's getting in my face, so I'm going to go ahead and take it down, and we'll wait for it to respawn. Alright, there it is. Let's see what ability it has. And we got Fence. Now, if you recall, Fence was the ability that we got from Kojiro during the Kojiro fight. And in the context of this section, it's actually the worst ability that you can possibly get because it only hits once and it does so little damage that it basically is obsolete by the time you get here. So as soon as I find something else to absorb, I'm going to probably go for that ability. I don't really care what it is. I'll take anything. And there's a chest right here, and it has an EX drink. Alright then. Also, watch out for the sword knights because they can attack you through walls. So, probably stay away from those if you can. And we made it to the end, now on to the next section. As soon as I get rid of this guy here. Alright, from here on out, security's gonna get a lot more tighter. And by tighter, I mean even the shrubbery's gonna be shooting lasers at us now. The grenade guy. Oh boy, gotta get that back. There's also moving lasers, but it's actually to your benefit to keep them up because they actually damage other enemies. And fun fact, if a soldier gets knocked down, it'll actually drop its weapon, which it has to walk over to pick it back up, which I thought was pretty nifty. On top of the shrubbery also shooting lasers at us, these statues of Flatsky's gonna shoot lasers at us too. Oh hey, look, a fountain. I bet that shoots lasers too. Or not. Nowhere else to go but up. And at the top is a fountain with some laser shrubberies. Huh. Okay. Maybe something will happen if we take down all these lasers. Well, we took them down, but nothing's happened. And it doesn't look like there's anywhere else we can go. Except... maybe the fountain. Whoa! It's actually an elevator, and it's spewing out big walkers that are blue. They're not really different from the other ones, they're just blue. Well anyways, let's hitch a ride on this elevator and see where it goes. Whoa, that looks like something I don't want to deal with. So instead, as soon as I take down these big walkers, why don't we just float on to the other side? Uh-oh. Looks like they beefed up security down here too, with extra strong gates that have cannons on them. It's gonna take 3 whole grenades to take down one side. What the heck is this? Some kind of incubating area? I wonder what's inside these tubes. Well, only one way to find out. What? It's got soldiers inside of them. But not just soldiers, also BP drops and health. And just for the heck of it, let's go ahead and destroy all of them. Because Musashi's on a rampage. Everyone's gonna pay for what they did. Also, these supercomputers are destructible. And heck yeah, we're gonna destroy them, because they're gonna pay. Also, I need the BP drops they drop. weird looking thing. But apparently we're going to have to destroy that thing because there's supposed to be an elevator there, but it's not there. And it won't spawn until we take out that thing up here. And basically all it really does is it shoots a laser. And it will shoot rockets from its head. And that's about it. So all we have to do is just attack its computer interface. And now the elevator spawned in. Alright, once we go up that elevator, we'll be face to face with the final Leader Force member, Topo. So we should prepare before we go up there. Because who knows what she'll do to us. The heck is all this? What's up with this upbeat tone?
I'm Leader Force's fashionable leader, Topo. Welcome to my rave party.
Who's the real leader anyways?
Who cares about that?
You're right! Who cares? Come on, let's duel!
What? I'm shocked that you'd even think of hitting a girl.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Huh! How about this? You try to keep up with my dancing. Dance or die!
So to put it simply, have you ever played Simon Says? It's like that. Uh-oh, I wasn't paying attention. What was the pattern? Square, triangle, X?
How pathetic.
Well, I'll show you. Put up your dukes. We're gonna fight for real. Ugh. Okay. So that's how you're gonna play it, huh? Well, in that case, You better get ready, Topo, because you're about to get served.
Not bad. Now, can you keep up with this? Not bad. Now, can you keep up with this? You're too good! I'm not surprised you're so good. You've been dancing to our tune all this time. It was so easy to lead you here.
I was led here?
Leader's force was ordered to help you get the 5 scrolls. And thanks to you, we didn't have to battle with the Crest Guardians. It was up to us to give Colonel Capricola the complete Lumina. You were just a pawn.
Is that what all this was? Well, too bad for you. Lumina isn't complete yet. Not until I defeat the last Crest Guardian and liberate the Sky Scroll.
What if I told you it was here in Soda Fountain?
Who cares where it is? At least not until I liberate the crest.
Well, I don't really have a funny quip to say, so I'll just do this. Peace out.
Oh no! My legs! That was my final rave. Farewell, dearest Capricola.
And with that, Leader's force has been officially defeated. Nothing else stands in Musashi's way except for Flatsky and his right-hand man, Capricola. Ooh, chess! And we got a sea drink, and the other one's going to have another sea drink in it too. Also, these are the last 2 chests in the entire game, and that's important because of something that happens at the end of the game. Anyways, that about does it for this video. Tune in next time for the final episode. I'll see you then.